welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Raya and welcome. Today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial specializing on Korean beauty techniques. So if you are interested, then just keep on watching. I think I have never ever done a Korean beauty related makeup tutorial before, and this is my first time. It's not actually my forte. I'm not really good at doing minimal makeup looks while, highlighting the best features of the face. But today, I'm gonna try. So Koreans are really fond of taking care of their skin, so their skincare line is really impeccable. Koreans actually like the glass skin look, so we're gonna start off with this one. This is Fresh Skinlab Glass Skin Lotion. This is actually made in Korea. We're just taking a lot of it. I don't really see this as a lotion, but more of a moisturizer, a really hydrating moisturizer. I like this variant better than the aloe vera variant. For some reason, the aloe vera gel lotion from Fresh Skin Lab doesn't work well with my skin, but this is a really nice product to use. So now that we have a moisturized face, I'm just gonna use my facial mist with vitamin C and aloe vera. Korean beauty is all about minimalist approach, so we're not gonna go full coverage today. I'm just gonna use a BB cream. This is not actually from Korea, it's from Japan. It's the brand Espoleur BB cream with SPF 20 PA++. What I love about this one is that unlike other BB creams, it is really very appropriate for my skin tone. It matches my skin shade very well. I won't cake up on the foundation or on the BB cream. I'll slowly build up the coverage until leaves a very even base. So just gonna take a little bit of that, warm it up on my fingers, and put it on the areas that really need the coverage. Here on the center of my face to cover up the redness. And then I'm gonna use a stippling brush to blend the product out. You can also use a sponge if you're more attuned with a blending sponge, but my sponge is not washed yet, so brushes, here we come. And this base is also not fully matte since Koreans are going for that glass skin type of look. So this one is perfect. And as you can see, it really evens out the skin tone, but it still lets the skin peek through. I think that is the essence of Korean makeup. Less is more. BB cream is also very lightweight on the face. You can't really feel a heavy mask when you put it on, so that's really comfortable if you want to wear this kind of makeup for the rest of the day. On more stubborn spots like my blemishes and acne, I'm gonna make use of a concealer. This is also from the same brand, Espoleur Concealer, in the shade 14. This is actually available in Daiso stores, and I know it's really affordable, like below 200. But it's a very decent concealer and BB cream. Like, the quality is really good. This one is also very appropriate for Filipina skin tones. As you can see, it has a strong yellow undertone, thinning our dark circles. Then I'm gonna go over my blemishes, my acne marks, and again blending it out with the brush. But this time I'm not putting too much pressure, but I'm making sure to really blend it out, like tap it. They are also not fond of the two shades lighter because Koreans want that really, how do you say that, useful look. They can make 40-year-olds look 20-year-olds, Actually, a lot of their Korean actresses look really young. I might be in the wrong nation, guys. I'm actually going to skip the powder today because my powders are more mattifying and I really want to keep the glow from the base on my face because, you know, glass skin effect. So let's go right into contouring. But the thing about contouring is that they don't really do heavy contouring like Western makeup lovers do. Just enough to slightly chisel out this part, and again they're more of into that youthful thing, so a rounder face is more desired. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and start here, like on the, how do you call this, upper part of your cheekbone, connecting it with my ears, and with whatever's left on the brush, that's what I'm gonna use to bronze up my face. And then I'm gonna use another contour shade to contour my nose. Actually, that's a more reddish tone than I realized. Usually they go for cool tone browns. Especially for the brows, they're not much into arched brows. Like, they want it to again achieve that very youthful look, so they construct a more straight shaped brow. So I'm gonna try to do that today. So I'm starting here and then putting, they're really fluffy and somehow it has that straight shape here already. The eyes are really simple and straightforward. They don't really do much of a smoky eye, and they are fond of using shimmers on the eyes. So we're gonna try to achieve that. First, we're putting on a shade like this, a pink iridescent shade all over the eyelid. I'm gonna take a transition color, this light mauve shade here, and contour the outer V of your eye. They want it to be really one and done here on your lids. I'm taking a deeper mauve violet shade. I'm still continuing to contour my eyes. So when you open your eyes like that, you can't really see much of the eyeshadow work that we did, unlike Western makeup, which is really dramatic and smoky. So I'm trying to keep it more on the lid than on the crease. Eyeliner, I'm gonna use a red-ish eyeliner. And they don't really wing it up, you know. They kinda want that droopy eye. So we're just gonna point it down. And they also prefer more of a, how do you call that, tiny, slick, or tiny eyeliner, almost undetectable. But since we're using like a brighter shade of eyeliner, that's why it's really visible. But then I'm just gonna set that with a brown shade. And then we have our aegusal technique. That's the term that they call for this part right here, like the puffy eye technique. So I'm gonna take this shape, more golden champagne shade, and put that here. And that will just bring out a more youthful type of look, I guess. They're really into that. And then going back with that brown shade and connecting it here on the outer corner. For blush, let's play it up a bit. Let's use this one, a very pop in pink. They also popularized a certain blush technique that I have been doing in a lot of my tutorials, and it's called the drunk blush technique. So I'm gonna start with the apples on my cheeks, sweep it across here, maybe even connecting it up to the temples, and then with whatever's left on your brush, place it here on the sides of your nose and on top. Pulse and swoop inwards towards the nose. And that, my friends, is the power of the drunk blush technique. Now we're going to highlight again, going on with the theme of glass skin. They are actually really fond of very wet looking highlighter. So I'm gonna take this bean stick from Careline, melt it on my fingers first, and put that on the highest points of my face. And then I'm just gonna set that with a powder highlighter that is not chunky or glittery. To really intensify that glass skin effect. I'm gonna drag it down towards the apples of my cheeks. Go on with my powder brush to blend everything. For the lashes, they don't really like dramatic lashes again because the overall aesthetic is a youthful glow. So I'm just gonna pack on tons of mascara. You can still wear false lashes if you want to, but I recommend to use the individual lashes and make it as wispy as possible. Everyone was really into is the ombre effect, or the Korean gradient lip. So I'm gonna start with the shade, no, not this one, a colourette colourtint shade, this one. And they also love a soft plushy look, so sometimes they don't use lip liners. And then on the center part, I'm gonna take a more deeper shade. I'm gonna dab a little bit on the center part. Let's add a lip gloss on top. And just for finishing touches, I'm gonna style up my hair using their fringe baby hair thing. I'm gonna and this, my friends, is the final look.